Hello and welcome back to the BF Brick YouTube channel. Today in this video we're going to be talking about Lego and some Lego prices. With the recent Lego price increase, especially with the newest August 1st Lego Star Wars range, it has come quite obvious that Lego is becoming more and more expensive. So in this video I'm going to talk you through different ways that us as Lego traders get our Lego sets at a better price and we get them as cheap as we possibly can. So I'm going to get straight into it. I've got different categories which we're going to get right into now. Right, so the first category we've got is the Lego exclusive and store exclusive sets. These are definitely the hardest to get at a reduced price, but a lot of these tend to be not as overpriced because you haven't got like licensing fees and stuff like that to go on. So the set that I'm going to use, for example, will be the Lion Knights Castle. Now, this is a Lego store exclusive, meaning you cannot buy it anywhere else apart from lego.com or in Lego shops themselves. And even the Lion Knights Castle is actually quite rare to find in Lego shops. With this set, we wanted it as a investment set because it is down to retire at the end of the year. Pretty rare that sets come off the retirement list this year, late into the year, but it has happened. And it is an incredibly expensive set. It is £345, which is a lot of money for a display Lego toy set, basically. I'm going to tell you how we got it at the price we did and what sort of price you're trying to expect on it, because this is a type of set which probably will and never will go on sale again. Down to retire at the end of the year, it's already on back order. So if you're wanting the Lion Knights Castle, I wouldn't leave it too late because it's going to sell out before it retires. So we recently, a few months ago, they had the Insiders reward, the blue shell, and they also had the gift with purchase, the Space Baby. So when that promo came up, we decided to make a few Lego orders, and the Lion Knights Castle was one of them because we felt that was a pretty good time to get it, because we basically got the blue shell for free and the gift with purchase was free as well. So as Lego traders, we try and keep some insider points on our account, so when stuff like this comes up, we can grab it on our next order. We sold the blue shell for £35 and the Space Baby as well for £35. So that's £70 already. Plus you get the 5% insider rewards, cashback. It's like cashback on Lego, but it worked out to be about £15 worth of points. So if you're looking at that, it's probably £85 back from the original price which we paid. So that is a very good price for the Lion Knights Castle, and I don't think there's going to be any deals like that as good as that coming up. I do know there will be a few double insider reward points weekends, which I suspect that the Lion Knights Castle will probably go out of stock when that next event goes on, because it's still on back order from the last double point. So if you're looking at it like that, we could say if you just wanted the Lion Knights Castle and you were to sell the other sets and get the money for the points, you could get back up to around £85 like we did if you were going to go down that route. So that's one option, but it always depends on what events Lego has and how good the gift with purchases are at the time of when you have the money to buy it, because it's quite an expensive set to do. Right, so the next topic we're going to be talking about is just a generic Lego sets. I've got one here. This is an example, one I recently picked up. This is the Star Wars U-Wing, pretty new set. And this is just going to be, with the prices of Lego sets nowadays, you are looking on, if you're looking at places to buy, I always think Amazon, Smiths, Argos, places like that always tend to have pretty good deals every now and again. We use an app called, I think it's called Hot UK Deals, and if you go onto that app and type in Lego, you can get a few bargains on there. So there's been a few times where we bought like Animal Crossing sets, and there's been a Marvel set as well. And then on Amazon there's been like their lightning deals, and there's been like 55% off. So we've got them at a good price on there. And but with Lego, you tend to look at getting the minimum 20-25% off the retail price of these other stores, because one, you're not getting any rewards back in terms of points, and you're not getting any gift with purchases. So you are looking at a minimum of 25% off. So this is a set which only relatively recently come out, and I got it at 25% off in Tesco and at supermarkets as well. That's a good place to get. This is this was the last one on the shelf, so it definitely, people have been picking it up. I think the minifigs are worth quite a bit in this set as well, which is the next topic I'm going to talk about. But these also, supermarkets do tend to have clearances, and that was the way we did pick up a lot of sets. There's a lot of like clones here, which I bought from Battle Packs, which I before Tesco moved to the Entertainer, which it is now. They were literally getting rid of all the Star Wars, every Lego set, and they were literally selling the clone battle packs for £2.50 on clearance. So I picked up about 5 or 6, and I just have the clones really. I don't even think I've got the boxes somewhere with the builds not even built, because I just wanted the clones as a display, as a lot of people do. So that's the minimum sort of discount I would be looking at if you're buying it from retail shops. Smiths tend to do pretty good prices as well. But the next one, it is to do with these, especially the new Lego Star Wars range, especially the MTT and the Turbo Tank are the main two. I've already seen a couple of these on like eBay, especially the MTT. I saw that for £60, but with no minifigs. And this is a way you can significantly reduce the price of Lego sets, especially Star Wars ones, because if it's got a unique or rare minifig in the set, like those two, the new Turbo Tank and MTT do, people will buy the sets and just take the minifigures out and sell them separately, and basically then try and get the money back from the set. So this is a way which I think is a really good way of picking up just the builds of the sets. Like, I really like the new MTT. I will want to buy that at one point, but I'm really not bothered by the clone troopers in it. I think they are just not the best quality clone troopers, and I don't mind buying maybe even some custom ones to make them look like it if you really need to. But if you can get a significant, you can get these up to about 70% off, because the minifigs hold such high value, especially with Star Wars ones. It's quite crazy how cheap you can get, and there was all the stuff will pretty much still be sealed, because normally the minifigs are only in 1 or 2 of the bags. And that's another cool thing, because it's a site called Rebrickable, and I've already seen a mod for that new MTT where it holds over double the amount of droids, and that's something which I'm definitely interested in doing, making it a bit more like the old style MTTs. But that is a definite good way of getting Lego at a really good price. And now, in my opinion, the best way to get Lego at the cheapest price is buying used Lego. Now, a lot of people don't really like buying used stuff, they don't know where it's come from, but I think buying used Lego significantly lowers the price of Lego. Like, if you look at my shelf behind me, I've just recently bought this buildable Grogu, and currently still building his head. But I picked that up on eBay for £15 with no box, no instructions, but £15, when that brand new box is probably selling for £55-60. I saw it at the last event we went to, and it was £65, and they sold it. So that's a massive increase, saving, if you're not bothered with the used set. So another set I bought used was my UCS Slave one. I did buy it about 3 years ago now, but I bought it with no minifigs, no box, but it did have the instruction manual and a couple of, it had the Han Solo minifig and the Carbonite piece, but other than that, that was it. It was just a build. I only wanted the build, and I think I paid about 60 quid for it, so massively under its retail price. and I mean now it's probably about £400-500 new in the box. So it's definitely a great way to get sets at a cheap price. And what people may not know is, if you ever buy a used set and you're missing a couple of pieces, if you go on to lego.com missing pieces, it'll come up with a page where you can type the set number in, and it will come up with a list of every piece in that set. And normally they'll let you add them, and they will send them out to you free of charge, as long as you're not abusing them and getting an absolute load of pieces. If you're only missing 3 or 4 pieces, that's a great way of getting any parts that are missing. And also online, like the Grogu, I've been using the instruction manual of the computer. All Lego sets have their instructions online. You just have to basically just type into Google, Grogu set number manual, and it will come up as a PDF, and you just download it, and it's that simple. And so when people are selling sets with no instructions at a reduced price, make sure that doesn't put you off, because it is a great way to save money, because it saves an absolute fortune. And especially, again, like Rebrickable, I've got a couple of mocks I'm building at the minute. If you're just wanting for the parts, basically, again, used is the best way. And if you ever wanted to, you can just, I've seen people put them in like the bath and give the bricks a clean before they actually use them. I've never actually done that personally myself. I've got like a little Hoover thing which I'm currently trying out to see if it's any good for cleaning my sets. Right, so that's everything in this video. I hope this has helped you, and hope you can now find some really good Lego deals. And we'll see you in the next one. We've got a few Brick Festival events coming up, and I've been building a large mock set, so that's a video which I'm hoping to have up in the next few weeks. Right, so thank you all for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.